I'm on Edmonds Road in Framingham, Mass. About to start my second section hike on the Bay Circuit Trail. I'm looking to do about 15 miles today through Framingham, Marlborough, I think, and Ashland. So should be a good hike today. Mostly on trails. Very little road walking today, so I'm looking forward to that. Talk to you later. Callahan State Park. Things were going pretty well, and as soon as I got in the park, the blazes abruptly ended. So I wasn't really sure what trail I was on since none of them were marked. So I hadn't seen a blaze in a while. So I'm definitely off the trail. But I'm using my iPhone app for Mass State Parks. Some of the maps are GPS enabled. This one happens to be, luckily for me. So I'm following my phone GPS, which shows the trail map, and I'm going to be able to connect back up to the Bay Circuit Trail in a little bit. So not too much time lost. Pretty nice in here, very quiet. Rocky Road to Edmonds Lot, south entrance. I actually wanted to go to the end, but Edmonds Lot is where I came from, so I don't want to go that way. I'm back on the Bay Circuit Trail. Definitely put in some bonus miles early on. Haven't even hit a mile yet. Actually, just went over a mile. But I'm back on the Red Tail Trail, which will bring me to Gibbs Mountain after I cross Edmonds Road. So this seemed kind of crazy. I guess I just wanted to take you off the road for a while, but I started on Edmonds Road, made a loop, and now I'm heading back to this same road I left. So I don't know, sort of pointless, but it was nice in here anyway. Climbing the trail to Gibbs Mountain. It looks very familiar. I'm not sure if this is part of the Busa 10-mile race in the fall, but it could be. I'm not really sure. But I have a feeling once I get to the top of the mountain, that'll be the highest elevation I reach during the whole remainder of the hike. Because got a couple miles along a reservoir. I can't imagine that's going to be very hilly or high. And then in the Ashland Town Forest, pretty sure that's lowland, kind of some wetland in there too. So nice little climb. Of course, I'm not paying attention. I haven't seen a blaze in a while. Supposed to take a left at a fork in the road. Haven't noticed the fork, but you know me, I'm never paying attention. I gotta get lost at least 3 or 4 times before I make it to the end. So I'm gonna sign off and stop paying attention. I'm looking for these blazes. Well, I won't be going up Gibbs Mountain as I thought I was. The trail actually just skirts the flank of it. So I was tempted to go up there, but it's kind of overcast right now. It's probably wouldn't be very good views, and I don't know how many more miles it's gonna add to my hike. I already got a long one going anyway, so I'm going to just continue on the Bay Circuit Trail. It hadn't been blazed in a while, but there is one down this way, so I guess I'm in the right direction, thankfully. There's a big old stone chimney right on the trail. Don't know why it's here. If there was dwelling here at one time, it doesn't look like it would have been. It's not very level, but I don't know. Alright, I'm going up Bear Paw Trail. Was not really too happy with the blazing in here. Most of it is unblazed, and you just have to rely on the trail descriptions through the state park here. You know, just following their trail system names. But it's not always that easy to do. It would be nice if at some of the, at least at the decision points with intersections, that there were some BCT markers, but it is what it is. So far I haven't got lost again, although I've been unsure a few times of which direction to take. So, keep moving on. Well, I made it out of Callahan State Park, just entering Sudbury Reservoir. Reservation, I believe it's called. Should be a really nice walk along here. I think it's about 2 miles. Should be flat, I'm guessing. Hopefully I can make up a little time for all the time I lost in Callahan with route finding. It really wasn't very well blazed, so I spent a lot of time, you know, checking the map, reading the trail description, looking around, and so I wasn't even averaging 3 miles an hour. I mean, not that it's the race, but it's a long day, you know, 15 plus miles. I don't want to be out here forever. So I'll maybe try to make up a little time along the reservoir here and still enjoy it at the same time. I think it's going to be mostly like this sort of abandoned dirt road type of walking, so should be able to crank out just 2 miles in relatively short order. Alright, I guess I should stop paying attention again to where I'm going. Alright, talk to you. Well, was dead wrong about the trail in Sudbury Reservoir watershed. It's got to be all dirt roads, but it's actually some really sweet single track through the woods here. So far it's been very nice. A bit overgrown at times, as you can see, but it's kind of typical of many areas of the Bay Circuit Trail. I mean, people don't even seem to know they have such a trail. And believe it or not, this is the trail because the blaze is right there. It just doesn't, you know, get much use, and there's no trail maintenance because there's not much civic involvement, it seems. Certain towns like Andover, their trails are pristine. They have a very active, nice blowdown, very active group of people in the Conservation Society there, I believe. So I'm going to put this camera down. Just wanted to show you what I'm going through. It's pretty nice, it's quiet, beats road walking. Definitely a nice place for a run if any runners are in this area. Sudbury, Framingham, Marlboro. You get the idea. Well, I finally got to the easy stuff that I was expecting along the reservoir. So it's just a wide, overgrown dirt road, but it's starting to make up some ground here. It's nice walking. You can't really see the reservoir much through all the trees. It's pretty, it's out there. Can't see much though. That's okay. It's nice easy walking right here. Little break. Entering Southborough. It's a scary little stretch on Route 30. Really no shoulder on the road. People are bombing by. But I'm not going to be on here for long. Oh, that's pretty cool. Look at the stones down there. Can't really tell. They're a cool rust color. Huh. Alright, I'm gonna get moving before I get killed. People are crazy in this city. I'm walking on some abandoned road in Southborough, and keep going through some huge spider webs that I can't see as I'm walking. So that's always fun. But looks like I'm gonna be coming out onto Main Road here. I think I had a little bit of road walking to do. I just actually finished up a fairly long stretch, about three-quarters of a mile. And then I'm going to do some road walking before I get into Ashland Town Forest. I'm actually going to be crossing Route 9 and Route 90 in Mass Pike. So you can see Route 90 is here. And here comes a big old tanker. So it's not all fun and games on the BCT. Successfully crossed Route 9. and now I am on the Staples headquarters nature exercise trail. It's really nice in here, although there's a boatload of mosquitoes, but it's a nice little trail. I guess if you worked in Staples and you wanted to come out for a little run, you could run this trail. I don't know how long the loop is, but you could do quite a few, I imagine, during your lunch break. Not too shabby. So after a little bit of road walking, I'm in Ashland State Forest, Town Forest. Had a little bit of a road walk, not too bad. It was sort of a back road. It was kind of quiet. But now I'm into the forest here, and should be pretty nice. I think it's going to be mostly carriage road type situation, but right now I'm on some single track. I know someone else who did this before, and it looked like it was pretty well blazed. Shouldn't be any issue finding my way. Actually, I've been good so far. Haven't gone off trail except initially in Callahan, and that was only maybe just added a little quarter-mile loop to the hike. So I think I'm going to be pretty close to probably a little over 15 miles for the day. Still probably have 6.5 to go. Feeling pretty good. I really didn't bring anything to eat, which was a mistake. I thought maybe I would pass a store along the way, but really it's been mostly all off-road. Very little road walking today. So I had a little snack of crackers. That was about it. So a little hungry. I ran out of water about 6 miles in. Found some gentleman working on his car. Asked him if he wouldn't mind filling up my water bottles from his garden hose, but he actually went inside his house and filled up my water bottles for me. So unless he's some deranged hiker murderer, I think it's legit water. But if you don't hear from me in a couple of days, call the authorities. I just passed 10 miles. 9 of it's been on trails. Really nice trails too, for the most part. And the funny thing is, I haven't run into one other person in 10 miles, other than the guy who gave me the water. But that was on a street, on a road. So it's pretty surprising, considering this trail winds its way through suburbia, and you hardly ever run into anybody on the trail. That's been my finding for the most part. Now granted, today's a Friday, a lot of people on work, but even on my weekend hikes, my runs, very rarely did I run into anybody. So it's pretty funny. It's very unknown trail to most people. So not that I'm complaining. It's nice to get out and get some peace and quiet, but just a little surprised that no one else seems to want to come out and enjoy this little gem. So this is basically what I've been walking through in the Ashland Town Forest. It's mostly kind of reminiscent of some trails in Willowdale. Look like they might have been old carriage roads at one time. So it's really easy hiking, making some good time. Like I said before, it's not really a race, but I'm trying to make up a little time because it's getting later in the it's getting into the afternoon now, and I know I'm going to hit some big traffic on the way home on Route 95. So, but what the heck, it's nice in here. Plus I have no food, very little water, so the less time I'm out here the better. I want to just keep it moving. This is really well marked in here. There have been some intersecting trails, but no problem finding my way so far. But there's still time. Alright, moving on. So I'm in the cul-de-sac in Ashland, and this is the trailhead going back into the woods, and this is the trail. Pretty overgrown, goes along somebody's yard. This is probably the most overgrown section I've been on so far. It's really funny how you transition from, you know, nice wooded areas, and then you get on a little bit of road into some residential neighborhood. And you have to keep a keen eye open for where it actually goes back into the woods. Oh, that was good. It opens up pretty quick. You can already tell the bugs are going to be relentless in here. I only ate one so far. No bad, not too bad. Oh yeah, much cooler in here, nice. Alright, back at it. That's Mill Pond. But I think I have to cross this road, because I see a white blaze across the street. Yes. This must be a place. Onward. Just past the sign that said, fish contaminated, do not eat. That's why I don't trust the water sources anywhere along the Bay Circuit Trail. It's just, they're all just in too close proximity with too much urban and industrial crap. So I bring what I can and then beg for it along the way if I see anybody in the streets. Alright, I'm leaving Wildwood Cemetery in Ashland. Should just be about a mile to go, I believe. So, making good progress. Alright, back into the woods for a bit. Private land right now. I can hear some traffic up ahead, so I know I'm getting close to the finish of this hike. I'll be finishing on Route 126 in Ashland at the Market Basket parking lot. So I definitely can hear the traffic. I know I'm getting close. And actually, oh, there we go. Woohoo! I see some cars. Wow. Nice. That was a long hike. 15.4 miles. About 5 hours and 10 minutes. I'm pretty tired. Well, not really. I started getting tired the last 4 miles, I'd say. The last 4 miles was all road walking, just about. So, nice hike overall, though. Glad it's done. Legs were getting tired. My feet were getting a little sore. And I'm hungry, because I didn't bring any food. How stupid is that? Alright. Talk to you later.